Hello students, in this video we are going to learn the new poem He Did It. Before going to the poem, let me ask you a question. Have you ever went to a beach and have you observed a wooden boat sailing through the seas? It will be very difficult to row the boat, correct? The waves will be pushing the boat back, but the boat has to move forward. Have you observed it? In this poem, we are going to learn such a man only who sails a boat through the harsh sea. Okay, let's move to the poem. Okay, first stanza. Said the dangerous sea, you will not conquer me. Try as hard as you can. You are not a whale. You are not a shark. You can't walk on the waves, young man. Okay, these words are said by the sea. It's not the just sea, it's a dangerous sea. You will not conquer me. The poem starts like this. The sea is challenging a young man. You can't defeat me. Okay. That's what it's telling. You will not conquer me. You can't defeat me. Next line. Try as hard as you can. You are not a whale. You are not a shark. You can't walk on the waves. This is said by the sea. Okay. You are not a whale. You are not a shark. You can't walk also. So how can you conquer me? How can you win me? The sea is questioning the young man. Next stanza. So he made a boat that was able to float. Ho ho, said his foe. It floats all right and it's watertight, but you can't make it go. So the young man, he made a boat and that boat is floating nicely. Okay, the boat is perfect. It's floating. It's watertight. Watertight means the water is not entering from outside to inside. Okay, it's watertight. So the sea is asking. Foe means enemy. So whose enemy is who? The young man's enemy is sea. So the sea is questioning him. It floats and it is watertight, but you can't make it go. But you can't cross the sea. It's challenging the young man. Next stanza. Oh yes, I can, replied the young man. And he made some oars and learned how to row. For that, the young man is replying, yes, I can. Okay, so that he made a oars. Oars means in the small boat and all, they will have a pedal-like structure in the hand, no, to row the boat. That is called oars. Okay, and he learned how to row. With that, how to row in the sea. Now he learned. Okay. Next stanza. When the sea saw the boats and the oars and all the rowers, he said, young man, they make a fine show. But what will you do when they venture out? Now the boat is ready. The oars are ready. The rowers also learn to row the boat. Again the sea is asking, young man, everything looks fine. Okay, everything is good. But when you go to the sea, what will happen? What will you do? Okay, venture out means when you go for the difficult work. That is going into the sea. When you go there, what you will do? The sea is questioning the young man. Next stanza. Where the deep sea swells can take them up and toss them about like cockshells. So this sea is questioning. When you go to the deep sea will swell. Swells means not the actual swelling. It is meaning is the sea will become very big. It will try to make the boat go into the water. Okay, can take them up and toss them about like cockshells. So the shells we will see in the seashore, no? Small shells of the some insects will be there. So like that, it will toss. Toss means it will throw. From the sea, the boat will be thrown upside down. Okay, so like that the sea is asking the man. You can't stump me, said the bright young man, and cut down a tree, and made a tall mast, and rigged it with sails, to catch the high winds and weather the gales. So after hearing the question of the sea, the young man is telling, you can't stump me, you can't give me any problem to me. The young man is very confident. He is telling, you can't defeat me, you can't give me any problem. So what he is doing, he cut down a tree and made a long mast. Okay, mast means, I'll show you the picture. Okay, this is the mast. Okay, you would have seen in the picture a long structure. Okay, a tall wooden structure is there. To that, a big cloth is tied. Okay, so that the wind will push the cloth, so that the boat also will be pushed along with the cloth. Okay, so this is the mast. And rigged with sail means, rigged means it's provided with the cloth, so that with that the boat is going to sail. Okay, again moving to the poem. So what the young man did, he built a long structure of wood. To that a cloth is tied, so that to catch the high winds, so the strong wind will be used to sail in the boat. Is it not? The wind will push the cloth, so along with that the boat will also move. Okay, so gales means strong wind. Gales means strong wind. Next stanza. When the ships set out with their sails unfurled to cross the Atlantic and discover the world, the sea looked them over. So the ship is ready. The ship is how it is ready? With the mast. Okay, so with their sails unfurled. Unfurled means the cloth, when they want, they will fold and keep it on top. When it is needed to go in the sea, they will unfurl. Unfurl means they will open up. Okay, so they will spread out or open the cloth, and like that they started sailing in the Atlantic Ocean. For what? They are going to discover the world. Okay, the sailors have started to venture in the Atlantic Ocean to discover the world. So this is seen by the sea. The sea is looking at the man. Next stanza. From stern to stern, and when he saw with considerable awe that Columbus himself was on one of them, he said with a show on humility, I admit, young man, you have conquered me. So from stern to stern, so it is becoming serious and serious. And when he saw with considerable awe, means the sea itself giving a respect with a fear to the young man. Okay, so the sea threatened the young man so much, but the young man is successful. So the sea itself is looking at the young man with a sense of fear and respect. Okay, considerable awe means fear with respect. That Columbus himself was one of them. So one of the sailor is Columbus. Okay, who is Columbus? He was a sailor, explorer who found America. Okay, so he was also one of such a sailor. Okay, so he said with a show of humility. So humility meaning is humbleness. So the sea is seeing with the humbleness and admitting. Okay, that is accepting. Young man, you have conquered me. You have won me. Okay, I can't defeat you, but you defeated me. Like that, the sea itself admitting its failure. Okay, there ends this poem. You have to read the poem, children. You have to read the poem by yourself. Then mark the hard words, search for the meaning in the dictionary, and learn the hard words also. Okay, with this I'll wind up this video. Thank you, children.